So I've got it. So we are going live here on YouTube Live. So once again, we have our ATHENAEUM finalist, and allow me just to spotlight you really quickly, just because I think it's important that we know who all is participating in ATHENAEUM. So our representing House Maxwell will be, let me go ahead and spotlight you, Mia Barnes from Corpus Christi, Julian, let me find you, Julian. Thank you for, and then Frida. I don't know why I cannot, oh, there you are, because you're a co-host up there. So you three are representing House Maxwell. Congratulations in pod 2. And the way Christina is one of our judges that has joined us, and Jareth and Victoria, you all will hear each presentation. Christina, Jareth can share with you the ballot. Victoria has already done this, so she's aware of it. Once you hear both presentations, you three will kind of leave to go deliberate, and then post in the Discord under the finals judges the winners, so that we can add that to our closing ceremony documents as we announce our winners. So let me go ahead and remove the spotlights here, and you all will have 5 minutes for your presentations. What I will do is, when you all begin to present, I'll begin timing. So who will be speaking first?
I will be speaking first.
Okay, great. So let me set, my timer is set, and I will begin timing. And what I'll do is, beginning at 2 minutes, I'll let you know that there's 2 minutes left, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 15, 5, all the way down. Okay, so I'll begin timing when you all begin. Frida, if you want to, can you check to see if you can share your screen? That option is available for you? Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you all. Good luck to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is House Maxwell, pod 1, Mia Barnes from Corpus Christi, Julian Rodriguez from El Paso, and Frida Gonzalez Holguin from North Texas. House Maxwell, the stage is yours.
Before we begin, rather than presenting the create portion of our project as a video, we have decided to present it live. And with that, this is what we envision our Latino youth to be like. Today, in our day and age, we look to role models like AOC, the Castros, NHI founders, our parents, Miles Morales, America Chavez, Ghost Rider, and Dora the Explorer. As quoted in Third Reality, it is up to the Latino leaders of tomorrow to ask themselves difficult and penetrating questions to form a different set of beliefs. It is up to these Latino leaders who possess courage and imagination to craft new human pathways where no one has traveled before. It is up to them to leave a legacy for others to follow. We're actively creating a symbol that gives an example, or a blueprint per se, of what young Latinx children should strive to become. Our target audience is youth that will go forward and represent our community in the future.
For the Create Challenge, I've put together a digital icon as a symbol of our vision. The logo is taken from a copy of a Loteria card, El Mundo card. I replaced the man who was holding up a globe with multiple hands representing our young Latinx community. We wanted something that would showcase the youth of our generation taking the world, their future, and their destiny into their own hands. We decided to take inspiration from the Latinx pop culture, and Loteria cards are a great staple of that. So I edited it, and then to spread a message, we decided to make a Discord server where people can get ideas and get guidelines on how to shape their destiny. For example, I will now share the Discord. So this is our Loteria card. And you'll see it in the back as we're doing the Inspire. We're talking about the Inspire Challenge, and you can see the different hands holding up El Mundo and the word Destiny next up under it. And here are 2 different hashtags, Share Your Destiny and Our Destiny Next. And then under the community tab, you have Show Us Progress, where you can put your progress of how people are taking the future into their own hands, how they're striving to be like Destiny Next. And right there, it's a collaborative space that the youth can use. And then we have a little section for memes and humor, where because everything should be lighthearted and we should be able to laugh while we're doing good things, right? And so here are some memes from the creators. And then under the text channels, we have the general chat, where there's miscellaneous conversations happening while they're going about and becoming like Destinex, how they're using their attributes and their values, attributes and values. And then here are some actions to take. For example, you can take care of your family. You can help out at your school. You can volunteer. You can be a positive role model for those who look up to you. And you can take care of the environment. And under it, there are attributes that we think our hero Destinex should have. And we hope that this will inspire the future young Latinos to also have and to exhibit. So for example, Destinex is honest and genuine, and he's kind and helpful. And for values, we also have Destinex as self-aware. We have them as having a strong sense of pride in our community, and they go advocate for justice. And then there are some links where you can get involved about that community service part. And it's also a collaborative space where other kids can go and put links to go get involved in their community. And then we have 2 voice channels. One is the general OVC where miscellaneous conversations can happen. And then one is to celebrate the Latino youth, because we're doing a good thing. We're striving to become better than ourselves.
For the Inspire Challenge, we wanted to talk about how the main idea of our presentation is about how the Latino youth can all work together to help the world be a better place, not just for themselves, but for all communities around the globe. And with the right mindset, we believe that young Latinx communities are able to truly achieve anything and everything. With the hashtags of #ShowYourDestiny and #OurDestinX, we want to show and prove that the Latino community and themselves have no doubt worked extremely hard over having the best future destiny they have. And the Latinx youth should be proud to show it off. Your destiny, tu destino, is in your hands.
Does that conclude your presentation?
Yes, it does.
Yes. Well, congratulations to you all. A big round of applause for House Maxwell. You all did a fantastic job. Again, as I shared from the last group, you do not make it easy for the judges to decide in making a decision here. And I love to see the applause in there. Next up, moving on to our second finalist team for representing House Magnolia. Pod 1 will be Santiago. And if you all could just make sure that you've got your cameras turned on. So I've got Santiago Melendez from El Paso. I've got Cesar Franco from Mexico. Let me find you, Cesar. We've got Victoria Myers from North Texas. And then we've got Stephanie Flores by way of Panama and working with the North Texas team. A big congratulations to our finalists here, to you all. Who here will be sharing your screen?
I will be sharing my screen.
Okay, so I'm going to make you a co-host. Let me remove the spotlights for everybody, and then as the way that it works, I will let you know when you have 2 minutes left, 1 minute left, and mainly for the last speaker, how much time you have left. So 2 of the 5 minutes, you'll have 2 minutes left of your presentation, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 15, 5, 4, all the way down. So at this time, let me reset my watch. And I will begin timing when you begin.
Hello, we are House Magnolia's Team 1. My name is Victoria Myers and I'm the creative director. Based on what we learned in our experience during GDX, we decided to think outside the box so we could reach a larger Latinx audience. We created an ad that can be shared across all the platforms, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. What new narrative needs to be created to advance our Latino communities in our modern society? We need to start promoting a self-sufficient, self-directed Latinx community that looks within themselves for assets to create a new social lens that inspires leaders of the future.
Hi, my name is Cesar Franco and I'm the message correspondent. We will promote this narrative in a way that can be easily shared with Latinx all over the world, but most importantly, in a way that can engage our youth. To do so, we created an ad for Third Reality. This ad was published in our YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok accounts, but it can be shared through any social media platform. Up to now, we have been able to see growth in user interaction, and it was only created about 8 hours ago. The campaign is designed to engage Latinx by encouraging them to share with the world how they envision their third reality using our hashtag #CreateYourTR. It's up to our Latinx leaders to define how to share it, just like it's up to them to create their future.
Hello, my name is Santiago Melendez, and I am the Third Reality pundit. What can be more powerful than our youth working together to bring their common vision of the future without any barriers or roadblocks on the way? No one can stop us. Quoting Ernesto Nieto in Third Reality, Chapter 14, Responsibility for the New. The challenge of defining a new course for Latinos in the future can only come from Latino youth. That responsibility and charge must come only from their minds and their imaginations. We strongly believe that there is no better way to create the opportunity for this to happen in an immediate non-barrier worldwide level other than by promoting our campaign.
Our new social narrative creates a map without borders or barriers, uniting the entire Latinx community. By sharing NHI values outside of our organization, we're motivating Latinx leaders to behave like stakeholders within their community. This will lead to a promising future where Latinx children will recognize themselves as capable of creating community equity. A future where we unite and free the minds of those in this community. The following video shows an example of how we envision our ad.
How do you envision the world you want to live in? Imagine having the ability to create it yourself. What if I told you this is not just a dream? The ability to create it comes from living in what we like to call the third reality. Promoting the third reality means promoting the narrative of a self-reliant Latino community and inspiring Latinx leaders and youth to see themselves as assets that can create their opportunities. You can make that possible by shaping a new social lens and taking initiative to form a better world for our society. Use the hashtag #CreateYourTR and share with us how you envision your third reality.
Hola, mi nombre es Stephanie Flores y soy la directora de Relaciones Públicas. Hoy espero animarlos a apoyar nuestra campaña. Al igual que NHI se creó a partir de la imaginación, nuestro objetivo es inspirar a los jóvenes latinos a imaginar el avance que quieren ver en su comunidad y darse cuenta de la importancia de nuestro fundamental número 17. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. Esta campaña se enfoca en promover una mentalidad de tercera realidad, fuera de NHI, lo que nos permite ver un futuro sin fronteras, un futuro completamente diseñado por nuestros autosuficientes y poderosos jóvenes líderes latinx de todo el mundo. Gracias.
And a big round of applause and that little reaction center there to our ATHENAEUM finalists representing House Magnolia. A big congratulations to all those students in ATHENAEUM. And for those that are watching live, you know, ATHENAEUM was an introduction of a new debate format in which students participate with students from other regions, and they're given a challenge And this year they were asked to create a media campaign that would craft a new reality. And so this is less than 24 hours what students were able to produce. You all did a fantastic job. Congratulations to you all and for that. What we're going to do now is I'm going to allow my judges to, Jareth, I created a Discord channel for you all to go deliberate and work with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Julio Cotto if you can share your screen and provide some music. And we're just going to come back in a couple of minutes as our tournament director is putting into the all of the awards for who won first, second place, and our all-state winners. And we'll return back here in just about 5 minutes. So if you could just sit tight for just a moment. Julio, are you ready to go? I know I sprung it on you quickly. But if we sit tight, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And when Julio is ready, he will go ahead and begin. And then we will get started here in just a couple of minutes. So everybody don't go anywhere and sit tight. Just enjoy your faces as too many people are over here at our office pulling in, so it's slowing things down. But we're just going to get started here in just a bit. So now we are back live, and Julio, if you can work with me to go ahead and end the sharing, and I'm going to ask that everybody, if you can turn on your cameras so that we can see your faces, because remember, we're live, we're on YouTube Live, and there are a number of people who are out there wanting to know who will be our winners, who will be our champions for the 2021 GDX. So I just want to congratulate all of the students for a fantastic program. You know, you had that pre-program experience there where you were training locally, and then you met up on day one. You learned maybe a new platform like Discord, learning how to navigate Discord, Zoom, sharing of your screen, refining your presentations. Every step of the way was very much part of your journey until we end up here. So remember that every time that you competed, whether it be in the preliminary rounds or the elimination rounds in Athenaeum, you were contributing points towards your team. And who is your team? That's NHI, because we're one family and one community. And I know that you're out there representing your respective communities, and that competition is fun. But today we celebrate the success of our community. And it was fascinating to watch these Athenaeum presentations as we create a new social narrative out there, and look at what we were able to accomplish, that you were competing in a global digital virtual program debate tournament. So again, congratulations. Let's give yourselves a big round of applause. You could do it this way or hit that reaction, because either way, I think it's really cool that we get to do that. There's an important individual that I wanted to introduce here that has been eager to, address you all. And, we've been working hard behind the scenes for this last year in preparation. But this individual is the executive vice president here at NHI, went to the Texas LDZ in 1986 as a graduate of Johnston High School in Austin, went on to Vassar College up in Poughkeepsie, New York, and received a dual MBA from the McCombs School of Business at the University of Texas and el Instituto Tecnológico y de Estudios Superiores de Monterrey. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to recognize our executive vice president and my sister, Nicole Nieto. Nicole?
Hi, everyone. It's so great to be here. I just sat here and watched the finals, and I was just blown away to see all the work that you put into the thought it took to deliver those kind of remarks and results, and with passion. And I was struck by the depth of understanding you have for the themes at such a young age and without too much time to practice. And so I know you're brilliant. I know that you're going to take our community into great directions in the future. And I just wanted to congratulate not only the students, but all the volunteers, everybody who's gotten behind the great debate this year. And so what I wanted to do right now is just thank people who've made this possible. And Julio, I know that you have a screen that you were going to share, because we cannot do this without the help of so many individuals who give of their time. And so here's some of the students may have received a scholarship to attend the programs this year. St. Francis University, the University of the South, who's becoming a big, Swanee is becoming a huge supporter of the organization. UC Berkeley, so excited to engage them, and we're hoping to land a program physically out there in the San Francisco area in the very near future. Phi Iota Alpha Fraternity has been a fantastic supporter, raising money to sponsor students, the State Farm Agents, and I'll name a few in just a few minutes. Port Hedges LLP. We just want to thank you. If you can go to the next slide. We also want to thank several of our closest friends stepped up and helped us with sponsoring the awards this year and student recognition. And so shortly you will see in the mail, if you win a first place, second place, or any type of our top awards, you will receive your award in the mail. And it would not be possible without the generosity of Humberto and Carmen Sáenz, the Thorson family out of Dallas, Bob and Christina Tusini, Centerpoint Energy. So thank you so much for that award recognition. There were some other people who stepped up out of West Texas, And here they are, the State Farm agents, individuals who gave funds, as well as the Creo organization in San Angelo. And so thank you so much for that. And finally, there's just a couple more slides. This year, it was historic because our board of directors set out to raise funds for a legacy. And what that means is that you've got to make sure as an organization that you are in it for the long haul and that you have a sustainability plan. And so our alums, and we had an anonymous donor who put out and 40,000, and then the board and some fundraisers went out and matched that money even more. And we ended up raising 120,000. So I'd like to thank our board of directors and our alums who helped with that. Here's some of the individuals who've given on to the next page, please. There's just many, many more. But I wanted to recognize these individuals because some of them don't even know NHI and they still stepped up and gave to this cause to keep the organization going. So those are some of the people. There are many, many, many more that we will be continuing to thank throughout the summer at our various events. So excited. Our Colorado LDZ launches today in Fort Collins, Colorado. And in 2 weeks, we have our Texas LDZ, our University of San Diego LDZ. So excited to be back on the ground with students. I'm hoping that all of you, if you're a freshman next year, we're going to see you at the LDZ program and that you'll come back and help the next batch. So everyone, board of directors, on behalf of the board, on behalf of NHIHQ, on behalf of Ernesto Nieto, Gloria de Leon, the founders, we just want to say thank you and good luck to all the finalists.
Thank you, Nicole. And I know that you worked tirelessly with the board in raising those funds so that we can have, the resources that we need to support these particular efforts. But, so much of this cannot be done without the volunteers. Is July 20th, we celebrate 43 years as an organization, and we rely heavily on our volunteers. And if you look at who our finals judges were today, they were alumni. They've been involved with NHI for years. And we hope that first-time NHI family members as a GDX, that in 20 years, we look up and we see you fulfilling these roles, maybe here emceeing or serving as a finals judge. But I did want to thank our finals judge. And if I can have one of my production members to spotlight them, if they are available, if you could turn on your camera, Michelle Sainz Rodriguez, Victoria Sanchez, Alma Cristina Tusini, and then Mr. Jareth Quintero Apowski. If you, thank you all so much for serving as your finals judges. There he is, Jareth. Thank you so very much, Jareth. We appreciate what you do. And again, I would have not liked to have been in your shoes and having to make decisions. It is always grueling because I know, and because we've been around this work long enough. There is not such a thing as a loser. There's a winner and a winner. It just so happens that we've got to present first place and then second place or anything. So thank you all for what you do. I'm sure that they were fantastic. So we appreciate your time and your contributions. And if some of our tournament staff, if you could turn on your screens for me really quickly. We had, and I think that it's important to recognize that there were 3 individuals that were working tirelessly behind the scene to make this program happen, that there were bumps in the roads. If there was a roster change or if we had to fix something in the bracket or someone to go in and judge, they stepped up and they were behind the scenes really controlling the tournament here. Our assistant tournament director, Sophie Holmes. So Sophie, thank you so much for what you have done and your contribution for this program. Your director of judges, Stephanie Vela. So thank you, Stephanie. We really appreciate the work that you are doing. And I hope, Sophie and Stephanie, that you can come back and serve at a program as tournament staff as well. And then finally, our tournament director, Mr. Jorge Lee. If we could spotlight Jorge, because I would really, Jorge, thank you so much. And I was talking about you just the other day. And I said, this guy, although he's younger than I am, he's smarter than I am, he's more eloquent than I am, he's bilingual, he's better looking. I said, this guy is the man right here, but Jorge Lee, thank you so much. You gave me such confidence in putting together this work. And when duty called, you stepped up in your leadership. So thank you very much. Let's give Jorge Lee, our tournament director, a big round of applause. Hit that in that reaction in there, because we really appreciate what you do, what you did for us over these last couple of days. Julio Cotto, if you're able to spotlight Julio, who is my partner in crime over here at NHI and leading ATHENAEUM. We had 2 great presentations for ATHENAEUM. So Julio, thank you so very much. I know that building behind you, that looks familiar. You know, maybe I've been there too, who knows, maybe we're there at the same time, but thank you, Julio, for what you do. At this time, and all of our judges that served as a JFL judge, our head coaches, our project administrators, thank you. Hit in that reaction a big round of applause, because again, this work cannot be done without the efforts of our community. And at NHI, we've got a guiding philosophy as community members. We have a responsibility to invest in our community, because we become beneficiaries on what we're able to produce. And through their work, they're creating a new generation of leaders, and that we will benefit as an entire community. So all of our volunteers, thank you so very much. Before I begin to announce our winners, we have a special recognition award that we call the Most Improved. And we've asked our head coaches and our project administrators to provide us that. And what I wanted to do is really announce for Corpus Christi, and I know that we only had 2 students that participated with us, but if we could spotlight Brinley Hopkins and Mia Barnes. And you know, I want to recognize Brinley and Mia for being obviously our most improved there in Corpus Christi. I know that you all were traveling and you're representing, your community had representation this weekend. And that's a lot to be proud of, is that you were working hard in competition. Mia, we saw you there in the ATHENAEUM finals, and there's a lot to be you know, applauded for what you have done, but just in your effort to be traveling, to get here, regroup, be ready to compete at a fierce level yesterday and serve in ATHENAEUM. Our most improved for Corpus Christi, again, Brinley Hopkins and Mia Barnes. Congratulations to you all. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Moving on to El Paso, and I want to thank our project administrators, Tracy Navad and Katrina Garza. And if she's also online, oh, you know, she is not online, but the head coach as well, Christina Lee there from El Paso. Katrina and Tracy, thank you so much for the work that you do in serving the community of El Paso. Both Julio and I have, you know, self-serving interest in El Paso, because our children are half El Pasoan, and every time that they go spend time over there, they create a deeper bond, and it's because you're creating the kind of leaders that we need out there. So thank you very much. But the most improved student representing El Paso started his NHI journey as quiet and reserved young man. He embodies fundamental number 5 and is engaged with enthusiasm and rigor, as well as fundamental 17. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. Ladies and gentlemen, your most improved winner for El Paso, Mr. Santiago Melendez. So congratulations. Let's give Santiago a big round of applause. If he is on the screen, if we can spotlight Santiago, if your camera is on, congratulations to you, Santiago Melendez, for being the most improved from El Paso. Congratulations to you, Santiago. Moving on to the Midwest. And, you know, we had representation, as I shared. This was not just a Texas competition. We were national and international, and through the project administrators of Andrew Perez and Jasmine Lopez, who work in their respective region to develop a strong Midwest group of students. This individual had the coolest setup out there. He was the lone representative and had the Midwest represented at the GDX3, and has proved his score every single round. He gave it his all each round and improved his speech by analyzing his own speaking patterns, changing his tones, his argumentation style, and his approach to extent throughout the entire tournament. The Midwest group is proud of the journey that you, Isaac Linus, have taken through the GDX, and that's why they are happy to acknowledge you as the most improved winner for the Midwest region for the 2021 GDX3. So congratulations, Isaac. If you are on, if we can spotlight Isaac there with the cool setup. I don't see it. He's on there. Let's find Isaac really quickly. Very cool with that setup out there. So thank you, Isaac, for representing the Midwest. We really appreciate all your hard work. Moving on to Mexico, and we had two individuals that were embarking on the other NHI program this summer called the LDZ, and your project administrator, Choche Cruz and Gabriela Morales, we're so proud of the work that you were doing, showing up, preparing, competing, and competing hard. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to recognize our dual most improved representing Mexico, Julieta Faz and Cesar Franco from Mexico, serving as the most improved from Mexico. Congratulations to you all. They are on there. I see Cesar on there and Julieta. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and spotlight them really quickly. They're getting there. They're getting there. There we go, Julieta. And if we can also spotlight Cesar. So thank you for representing Mexico as Mexico continues to be a growing market of NHI leaders, and you all are continuing the legacy through Choche and Gabi, who participated not too long ago. And so we look forward to your continued involvement with NHI and at the next program. Moving on to North Texas. This individual, well, first I'd like to recognize our project administrators, George Rodriguez, Samantha Cortez, Giovanna Avila, and the head coach, Bella Rodriguez. Thank you all for what you do there in North Texas, as I know that you really work on raising a lot of money and resources to support the North Texas students so that money doesn't become a barrier and you've got scholarship money available and you create that strong sense of family out there. So thank you to our project administrators and head coach in North Texas. But when I asked them who is our most improved, they said this individual went from holding back and being shy to a beast of a competitor. This person became one of the team and has flourished as a leader. Ladies and gentlemen, your most improved for North Texas is Mark Violante. So congratulations to you, Mark, for being awarded the most improved. There we are. Let's get Mark. If he is on there, let's get Mark a spotlight. Don't see him on there, but if you have a chance to, I think there's a big kind of a group watch party over there. Mark, wave to us if you can. Yes, thank you so very much. Congratulations on that. At our last program, we had Mathis competing, and the students were still in school, and yet on their last couple, there he is. Good job, Mark. And we had Mathis representing at our last program, and they said they had their own Zoom room and said everybody in Mathis, every kid in Mathis. So we thank you all for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time to announce our winners and then our champions. At NHI, we offer a special award called the All-State Award. And the All-State Award is the individual who had the highest average but did not make it to the finals in first and second place. And so I am pleased to announce for cross-examination for the 2021 GDX3 program, your all-state leader for the position of leader from North Texas, Mr. Stuart Aldrete. So congratulations to you, Stuart, for being recognized as our all-state winner. And ladies and gentlemen, if Stuart there, it's everybody, the North Texas Watch Party. Yes, I love it. I wish I could make that a meme, George, with you just pumping that fist out there. Next up, our second all-state winner from cross-examination from Mexico, Cesar Franco. So congratulations to you, Cesar, for being our all-state winner. Congratulations to you and Stuart for being recognized as our all-state winners for cross-examination. Congratulations to you all. Now, in the spirit of fun competition, we will announce our second place winners first, followed by our first place winners. And again, both winners here, both great debates. Get it? Great debate. Where's my drums? Those are my dad jokes. You got to work with me. But our second place winners for the representing the opposition for cross-examination goes to North Texas from the leader position, Ariana Lugo, and the member, Iker Navarro. So congratulations, Ariana and Iker, representing North Texas. And let's go ahead and get that watch party showing over there. That little spotlight them. There you go. There we go. Oh, there's Iker right there. They all didn't give him the invitation to the party. That's okay. That's okay. He's there in spirit. Congratulations to you, Iker. And Ariana in the car. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. That is great. Thank you so much for logging on. Here we are in technology that we're able to do that. And moving on to our first place winners, representing the position of the affirmative from El Paso, leader Angelica Serna and the member Diego Meringer. So congratulations, Diego and Ariana, Angelica, for representing first place and El Paso for the 2021 cross-examination. Congratulations to you all. And again, all of our pinkies up. Congratulations again to all of our cross-ex winners and all of our competitors. Let's give them a round of applause. Let's go ahead and hit that reaction again, that little applause. I'd love to see that number go up. Only one person, two. Come on, there we go. Finally, I see some interaction just to make sure that you are watching. And thank you, Ana Lucia, for the woohoo. Moving on to oratory. And again, we have our oratory all-state winner, and that's that individual who had the highest average but didn't make it to the finals. Your all-state winner in the event of oratory is from North Texas, Lillian Lujan. So congratulations to you, Lillian, for representing the all-state winner for, there we go. Congratulations to you. And with the magic backdrop over there, congratulations on being the all-state winner. And then there we go. I wish I could get that into a meme. That is too great. Someone capture that and post that in the meme section. But our second place winner for oratory from North Texas is Victoria Myers. Congratulations, Victoria, on being awarded the second place for oratory for the 2021 GDX3 oratory competition. And ladies and gentlemen, your first place winner from North Texas by way of Panama, speaker one, Stephanie Flores. So congratulations, Stephanie, to you and Victoria. Y'all were fantastic. I was in that debate round. I did not want to be the judges in theirs. Y'all were fantastic, but kudos to you all. Congratulations. And so we appreciate, Stephanie, especially for you sticking around in the journey throughout the course of the year. And I know that you're in school now. While all of us are in summer, you're in school. So we thank you for your participation. Great job, Victoria, and great job, Lillian. Moving on to our extemporaneous speaking. Our all-state winner for extemporaneous speaking from the great city of El Paso, Tara Gunter. So congratulations, Tara, for the all-state winner for extemporaneous speaking. If she is online, yeah, let's get a little bit of music there. Let's get Tara flagged on there so that we can recognize her. There you go. Congratulations, Tara, on being our all-state winner for extemporaneous speaking. It looks like it's nighttime over there for you already. Congratulations to you. So our second place winner for extemporaneous speaking from El Paso, Julian Rodriguez. So congratulations to you, Julian, for representing El Paso as the second place winner for extemporaneous speaking. Pinkies up. Excellent job. And then your first place winner for extemporaneous speaking goes to North Texas, Jeanne Ruiz. So congratulations to you again, Jeanne, for being our first place winner, champion, and extemporaneous speaking. So is she on so that we can get her? There you go. So thank you. Oh, there was someone was ghosting there. I see an arm floating around back there. Congratulations to you. And again, congratulations to all of our competitors and our All-State and first and second place winners. Again, this awards recognition is a matter of recognizing the great talent that we have as a community and here at NHI. So moving on to our All-State winner from Team Trial for the 2021 GDX3 program, representing the attorney from Corpus Christi, Mia Barnes. So congratulations to you, Mia, for doing such a fantastic job, and your partner representing the All-State winner for Witness from Corpus Christi, Brinkley Hopkins. So congratulations to Mia and Brinley for being our All-State winners. And thank you so much, Brinley and Mia, for being our All-State winners for Team Trial. So our second place winners in the event of Team Trial for the 2021 GDX program, drum roll please. Representing El Paso and the plaintiff, attorney Nicole Otero and witness Santiago Melendez. So congratulations, Nicole Otero and Santiago Melendez, for being the second place winners in the Team Trial representing El Paso. Congratulations to you. Pinkies up. I love it. So thank you so much for your contributions in your competition during Team Trial. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, your first place winners for Team Trial representing Defense and North Texas, the attorney Luke Santoni and the witness Frida Gonzalez Olguin. So congratulations, Luke and Frida, for being the winners for Team Trial, first place. Again, there it is again. I swear, George, and y'all are on repeat. You have to be doing this. It looks the same, exact same every time. Congratulations, Luke and Frida, for first place in Team Trial. And again, let's give a big round of applause for all of our Team Trials. So hit that reaction button and let's applaud the great work of all the members that were participating. Now, we are just one more announcement. If we could, there we go, thank you. It's loud on this end right here, but we are getting to ATHENAEUM before we announce our house winners for ATHENAEUM. So again, ATHENAEUM, that all students were put together in a pod from students from different regions. In less than 24 hours, they put together great presentations this morning. Each house selected from the other house a team that would represent them in the finals. So ladies and gentlemen, your second place winner, let me just go ahead and confirm this just because it looks like those scores were tight. Your second place winner for ATHENAEUM goes to House Maxwell. And so a big congratulations, and that is from Mia Barnes, Corpus, Julian Rodriguez from El Paso, and Frida Gonzalez Olguin from North Texas. And ladies and gentlemen, your first place winners in ATHENAEUM goes to House Magnolia, Pod 1, Santiago Melendez from El Paso, Cesar Franco from Mexico, Victoria Myers from North Texas, and Stephanie Flores from North Texas. Congratulations to you all for being the ATHENAEUM winners. All right, very exciting, very exciting. So we are down to the very end of the announcements of our finals before we have a few closing words and a final video before we leave. You know, just before we conclude the GDX program, remember that this program is built on the work of students and the work that you put in. And I just want to thank you all again for your contributions locally in this program. Is that somewhere along the way, you supported one of our members of the NHI family in our community of growing in their leadership. So let's give yourselves a big round of applause, whether it be a clap or hit that reaction. It's always great to see that we recognize the accomplishments of our NHI family here. So moving on to our second runner-up, and it is a three-way tie, ladies and gentlemen, for our second runner-up for the GDX 2021 GDX program is Together. We have what we call the NHI Global Team, which has representation from Corpus Christi, the Midwest, and Mexico. So congratulations to our student representatives from their home communities representing the NHI Global Team of Corpus Christi, Midwest, and Mexico. Congratulations for being our second runner-up for the 2021 GDX program. So let's give them a big round of applause. And down there, which I always love to see. Moving on to our first runner-up. Our first runner-up is exactly what it means, that if the champions cannot fulfill the responsibilities of being the champions for the year, the first runner-ups will gladly step in. But our first runner-up for the 2021 GDX program goes to El Paso. So congratulations, El Paso, for being the first runner-up for the 2021 GDX program. Congratulations, Tracy, and all the work of your students, your coaches, your students for making this possible, for being placing second place. And ladies and gentlemen, if we can get over that, our champions. No, one more. There we go. Right there. I love it. Our champions for the 2021 GDX program goes to North Texas. So any way I can get some celebration music in there, congratulations, and let's spotlight that North Texas watch party over there. Congratulations, there we go. George, I don't see you excited, George. There you go. Congratulations to our 2021 GDX champion, North Texas. Congratulations, Mr. Worldwide. I love that out there. There's a lot, there we go. There's a lot to be, there we go. High-fiving over there and everything. George, where's the pumping of the fist? Come on, let's see it. There we go. There we go. I love it. Well, you know, again, congratulations once again to you all. And I want to congratulate all the participants and the contributions that you made for making this GDX3 program happen. If you can believe it, we're over the hump and we're looking ahead to the future. And what that means for you is the next step beyond your GDX participant program experience, but to your LDZ program, which is the second program involved in NHI. But don't let this, once this Zoom session ends, let this end your GDX program, is that we're going to go back to our roots in being at the local community level. And we need you more than ever to really help us reimagine what our communities are going to look like in the future. A lot of families have gone through a lot of hardship. And I asked you at the very beginning is how that during tough times, that it changes people, it changes entire generations. And I asked, how has this pandemic changed you? Has it been for the better or has it been for the worse? I don't know, but you have not remained stagnant. You continue your development and participating at the local level in your contributions here. But we want you to go back to your community and get involved and be a trainer, be a coach, be a mentor, be part of that family over there and continue on to the next level of your program. And I just wanted to reiterate again that you may not reflect now of the magnitude of what we were operating in this pandemic, that we were able to plug in worldwide, globally, into a tournament that you were participating in. that you had to learn how to adjust to this digital environment and learning how to speak to a camera without having to get a reaction from someone else about how well you are doing. And you had to assess your own speaking ability. And you improved every step of the way. And Gloria talked yesterday. And I for some reason, that story that she and I had Friday night really stuck with me, is that she didn't understand the power at 18 of her sitting at the board, on a board at 18. Is at NHI, we make a leadership part of who you are. It's part of your essence. And this is your community, your safe place to be your playground, to grow and develop your leadership so it becomes second nature. It is your essence. And you find yourself at the table every time, wherever you are, shaping entire communities. And I want to thank you for your work and all of our volunteers, all of the staff here at HQ, Ana Lucia for working behind the scenes and Zoom and everything. I appreciate your involvement in what you are doing to get us going and working through Discord and YouTube. I know that you didn't see it in there, Julio, Nicole, all of our project administrators and our head coaches. I want to thank you for your contributions towards NHI this year. And I wanted to just, before we leave, end it on a video that I wanted to share with you all as I am getting it set up here, that I wanted to share with you all as we begin to think about the next steps for you all. So I'm going to take the screen, Julio, and share it on this end. And I want to wish, again, a big congratulations to all of our GDX members. Welcome to the NHI family. Be looking in the mail, as we will be sending out to our regions your t-shirts, your lanyards, your name badges. And then as we conclude the summer, we will be getting out our awards that you earned as part of your program experience. So thank you again for your work. And this will officially conclude, after the video, our final presentation with regards to LDZ. So let me go ahead and prepare this. And thank you all again, and we'll see you online soon. Thank you.
Essentially, in 1979, July specifically, this organization was formally structured.
It was completely transformational, self-affirming, and it was the foundation of the success that I had in college and throughout my professional career.
It was the times in between that I remember so much. I remember the thrill of the legislative session and learning about that, and whether you cared about or acted like you didn't about that, you got so drawn in because you got passionate about the issues. And who are you to say that I don't know who I am? Or, and learning to really, what do I stand for? What are my boundaries? What is my value?
What was so special about my LDZ experience was that I was really good at not getting discouraged. Sometimes I feel like I can even learn, like me present day can learn from me back then, 15-year-old me, because losing so much just didn't faze me in my LDZ. I think, a lot of it in that experience probably went back to that attitude of like, okay, well, this is not working, let's adapt. Okay, this is not working, without, getting demoralized. And so, I think that was pretty cool of 15-year-old me.
For nearly 4 decades, the Latino community's top youth have assembled to become 21st century community leaders. Historically, borders and distances limited participation, but now, with technology, We have unlimited opportunities to bring together students from everywhere. In a historic, interactive, live peer-to-peer space, 200 bright young pioneers will log in to build community and lifetime friends in a virtual space known as the LDZX program. Applications to enroll will be available in the near future. An evolution of the National Hispanic Institute's Lorenzo de Zavala Youth Legislative Session. LDZX launches a virtual world. Here, you'll help organize an online community that proposes and shapes policies for the future. With delegates logging in from over 25 locales, you will meet future leaders, create common interest groups, host elections, write community policy, and legislate in a live interactive space. To accomplish your community mission, you'll use global conferencing platforms, web-based campaigns, social media, and much more. The LDZX blows away the leadership barriers of the past, inviting students from a broad range of geographic areas. Most important, take away friends who will forever remain part of your NHI family. Join LDZX and go from delegate to governor, to senator, to Supreme Court justice, and many more roles. Log in as a single town rep and leave with a network of 200 friends that will be in your digital address book for decades. A game for people who want to be relevant in their communities and influence outcomes. The LDZX is a place to practice your leadership skills and expand your network for life.
And this concludes our GDX program. Again, thank you again to everybody for your participation, volunteers, NHI family. Everybody enjoy the rest of your summer. Stay safe and we'll be in touch. Take care.